CBS and Vegas think the Jets are getting a new running back next year. Well, hey everybody, this is GreenBean back with another video, and today it's gonna get interesting. The rumor mill just keeps on spinning. It seems like the Jets have been tied to, at least loosely, with just about every premier name out there in the NFL. Still got a couple weeks and there are still a few players left. Let's see if we can get them involved too. But before we get into all that, I want to remind you about a couple of things. First, if you're watching the video and you think, hey, this guy's okay, hit that like button. If you like what you hear, maybe you can even hit that rectangular red thing called subscribe. That'll get you into the channel. If you hit the bell, you'll be reminded every single time I go live or I put out anything new, and won't that be nice? If you're thinking, hey, I'd like to support this guy even further and get exclusive, private, additional content from this fella, the information to subscribe to my Patreon is right in the top of the description of this video, and I appreciate all of your support. Tier 3 even get to co-host a Monday Night Mock with me. Just want that to be said. So let's get into it. What are we talking about today? We know that the Jets are tied to Amari Cooper, right? Dallas is thinking they want to get rid of $20 million man Amari Cooper. And who comes out of the smoke as one of the top targets? The New York Jets, of course. But this one is a little closer to home. The New York Giants have a marquee guy, previously the number 2 overall pick, the running back, Saquon Barkley, is rumored to be heading to the New York Jets. Now, CBS put out a report that said the Jets are one of 3 top landing spots for running back Saquon Barkley. And there it is. I call this guy Saquon Barkley more than I want to admit, but it happens every time. And there it was. That was organic for you. Saquon Barkley is the guy we're talking about. They said that Saquon Barkley is likely to end up at the Jets. And what backs that up is that the odds in Vegas also have the Jets as the 3rd top landing spot for this guy. Can you believe it? Were you even thinking about Saquon Barkley? I wasn't. He wasn't even on my radar. But here we are. A couple organizations think that the Jets just might be interested in Saquon Barkley. And there it is. Okay, Saquon, we're just going to stick with Barkley. Why not? So Saquon Barkley, we know, is a running back. He had 1,300 yards his rookie year, played 16 games, 1,307 yards. And then his second year, his sophomore year, he had 1,000 yards in 13 games. Actually, it was 1,003 yards. I don't want to take anything from him. 1,003 yards. He also had over 700 receiving yards his rookie year and 438 yards his sophomore year. Now, that sounds great. Why wouldn't we want a guy like that? The problem is his third year, he played 2 games. He tore his ACL and he was out for the larger portion of the season. He had, 19 rushes for 34 yards. He had 6 receptions for 60 yards. And that would be fine. All right, 2 great years, 1 bad year. The problem comes in with 2021. 2021, he played 13 games and he had 593 yards with an additional 260 yards receiving. So even with that, I mean, those aren't premier numbers, but they're still solid. They're about as good as any Jets running back has had in the past decade. So it's, look, you can make lemonade out of this if you want, but the truth is the guy hasn't really done much in 2 years. There's a reason that the Giants are looking to get rid of him. He's about to head into his 5th year. Do they want to commit to his 5th year? I don't know if they said no or they've committed to his 5th year option yet or whatnot, but that's where we are. He's going to be looking for a contract. So you're talking about a guy who's been injured the last 2 years. He plays a position that's not known for its longevity. He's more than likely going to at least want to be expensive, and the Giants are probably going to want something pretty good to trade for him as well. So where does this put the Jets? The Jets could use a running back, right? The Jets could use a partner for Michael Carter. The scary thing with Michael Carter, as much as we love him to death, love his skills, love his personality, everything about Michael Carter, the problem is he was injured 3 times last year. That's his rookie year. So he had 3 injuries, and he did end the year on IR. Not the best look going into his second season. That said, we believe in him, right? At least for now, most Jets fans believe in Michael Carter. We look at him as a very, very good fourth-round pick from Joe Douglas. But he can use a partner. Ty Johnson's not it. We know that. Austin Walter is not it. LaMichael Pirine doesn't look like he's it either. So where are we with all this? He needs a partner. Now, we could just go to the draft, use another fourth-round pick. We have 2 of them. Maybe even use a fifth-round pick. We have 2 of those. And grab a running back if we don't have to worry about this. But generally speaking, fourth and fifth-round picks probably aren't going to offer the upside, that dynamic potential that a guy like Saquon Barkley has. Now, even with the injuries, he's still Saquon Barkley. So do you want to risk counting on this guy? So what do you give up? Let's say the Jets do want to do it. They say, hey, we love him, we want him, we believe that he's all healed up, he passes medicals, all that jazz. We'll give him his 5th-year option, and we'll keep him over here. What do they give up for him? Do they give a second? Do they give a third? Or is it one of those things where the Giants are just looking to offload this contract and get something for him? Get something for him. It's a whole new regime. It's no longer the GM that picked him. It's no longer the same coaching staff. They could have zero interest in Saquon. So what do they want? Can you say, hey, listen, we'll give you a 4th-round pick and we'll take a swing at Saquon Barkley? Would you do that? I don't know. I might consider it. I can't wait to hear what you guys think on this one. Again, this came out of left field for me. I can't even believe that it's real. I did not see it coming. I'd love to hear what you think. Are you interested in trading for Saquon Barkley? And if you are, what's the max that you would give up? What do you think about his contract? Let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to talk to you guys about this one. It's shaping up to be a fun off season, everybody. Have a great night, and go Jets. Oh, wait. The best news of all. This is probably where it's all coming from. Did you know that Saquon Barkley's father is a die-hard Jets fan? Huh? Now what do you think?